Alright guys, so first we're going to start off with some moisturizer, foundation, primer, I guess. This is the Peter Lamas Complexion Booster Supreme Radiance. Oh, it's got a little tint to it. I'm very confused. Look how dark that is. I'm like praying that this does not turn my face this color. We shall see. Okay, so since my skin is on the drier side, I'm going to go back in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. This is just a little one that I had. And I'm going to use that because my skin is dry. Especially in these winter weathers, it's no good. Okay, so now that I'm done with that, I'm going to go in with my Jouer Essentials Lip Enhancer lip product, and I'm just going to put that on while I do my makeup because my lips are pretty dry too. I really love this stuff. Let's get to the face. I'm just going to tell you the products, and I'm going to do it off camera, and then I'll be back. So today I'm just going to be using my Born This Way, TooFaced Born This Way, and I'm in the color Light Beige. And then on top of that, I've been setting my makeup in like my T-zone area with my NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Powder Foundation in Soft Beige. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll be right back. Like, do you guys see what beautiful finish that gives me? Like, so nice. Got nice coverage. That's only 2 pumps. And you could definitely build on this, but it's just so nice. It does have like a dewy finish, so if you don't set your face, it may move. But there's some areas I don't set due to my dryness, and I don't have a problem with it moving throughout the day. If you guys have never tried it, definitely. This is a wonderful foundation. I love it. It's like my go-to. Holy grail. Love it. So now let's get on to the eyebrows. I'm actually going to test out a new product right now, so just give me 1 second. Okay guys, so I just did this eyebrow off camera. I'll just tell you what it is, and I'm going to do my other eyebrow. This is the Smashbox Brow Tech Shaping Powder, and this is in the color Taupe. So if you want to see my full review and me doing it, definitely go check that video. I will link it below, or just make sure you subscribe so you can see when I upload. Excuse my daughter's phone out there. But I just want to give you guys a tip. If you do have drier skin, but you still need to, you know, set your powder. I use a flat kabuki brush. This is one from e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. powder brush, and it's flat. So when I get the product, I just basically, like I do my foundation, I just pat it on, and what that does is it doesn't create exfoliation of the skin. It just kind of pushes the powder onto the foundation, and so they stick together rather than moving around. If you're doing like a sweeping motion, or if you have dry patches, it may exfoliate those areas, and it may like make them appear larger than they are or drier than they are. So that is what I've found recently has helped me a lot with my dry areas, especially like in this area. I get dry pretty bad, so I just, you know, do this motion, basically just pressing it in. So I just want to give you guys that tip. So I just, like I said, I was using the NYX Stay Matte Not Flat powder foundation in Soft Beige. And now I'm just going to go ahead and get into the eyes. Okay, so today I decided I wanted to try to use some of my Fuego 28 color hot collection. I believe this is from Crown Brushes. And I got this in my Janet Beauty swag bag. The only problem is that this part came off of this part. So I'm going to use that. I'm probably going to use some of these browns up here, and then maybe throw in some of these oranges. The pigment on these things are ridiculous. So let's just jump right in. First I'm going to use, as I always do, is my creme brulee from Makeup Geek. Let me grab it real quick. I'm finally hitting pan on it, so that is the creme brulee. It's just like the perfect nudie color, transition color, such an eyelid color. Let me grab my brushes. They're way over there. Okay, so I'm going to use my Morphe 218 brush. It's just like this fluffy, long, fluffy brush here, and I'm just going to sweep that all over my lids. And if you don't have a color like this, you can definitely use like a bronzer or even like your foundation powder. Like this almost matches identical to the Makeup Geek Creme Brulee, this foundation that I'm using today, because it's almost like a skin color that you want to apply. That way when you apply your shadows, they blend flawlessly. Otherwise, they can stick to the primer or the foundation. Okay, so before I get started on the eyeshadow, I'm actually just going to set under my brows and Contour Creator Shape and Shade palette. And I'm going to use this middle color right here. It's almost a banana color. It kind of has a little bit more of a peachy tone to it because I still have a little bit of concealer there. And this brush is the e.l.f. Professional Defining Eye Brush. Nothing fancy. I'm going to take this Morphe M505 brush and I'm going to take it in this dark brown right here. Almost black, but it's just a brown. I'm just going to take a little bit on the tip of this brush, pat some off, and just start in my crease. Like I literally took very little and I knocked some off and it's still, look how pigmented that is. I don't really know what look I'm going for today. I just know I wanted to do something fall-like. If you guys don't follow me on Snapchat, I do kind of behind the scenes type of thing. You guys can see my setup, my bootleg setup, and all that good stuff. You just want to blend until your arm falls off. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with this bright orange color. I'm actually going to top the brown that I just did with that and just kind of blend them together. I just want you to see how little amount that I got. I don't even know if you can see, but I like really got very little. You can see the orange now in there. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the Morphe M44 brush, and it's just like a longer, less dense blending brush, and I'm just going to not take any product. I'm just going to blend above that area just to soften it up a little bit. Okay, so it's very subtle, very light. I'm going to deepen it up, add some more of that brown, and I will be right back. Okay, so I deepened that up just a little bit, and I'm going to go back in kind of orangey color right here. It's got like a little bit, let me see if I can show you. Oh yeah, see that? Ooh, pretty. So I'm going to go in with that. I'm going to use this Morphe M33 brush. It's a very like short, dense brush. I'm just going to pack it on in the center of my lid right there. I'm going to drag in some more of that orange color that I used before in my crease. So I'm going to use this Morphe 330, and it's kind of, I don't know if you guys can see that like taper right here. It's like a little bit tapered and pointed. So I'm going to try to get just on the point it into my crease here. To marry these colors together. Okay, I'm going to take the Luxie 229. This is a tapered blending brush. Okay, and I'm just going to go right above and just blend that. Blend and blend and blend. Blending is your best friend at this point. And I didn't put any product on here. I'm going in. And I'm holding it at the end for less pressure. So it's very light, so everything can just blend beautifully. Okay, so this eye is just like giving me trouble, so I will be right back. Okay, so now I'm going to be doing my under eyes with IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eyes, and I'm just going to conceal. Take this in between my fingers, warm it up a little bit. And I'm just going to place it not too close to my waterline. Just more so like where the bag part is, if that makes sense. And I actually like to bring it down a little bit more on the inside here. So I like to bring it down like right here. I really don't have to blend it out too much more because I did most of the work with my fingers, which is probably the best because the warmth from your fingers really gets it into your skin. Okay, so then for under my eyes, I like to set it with the NYX HD finishing powder. What am I talking about? And I use this Morphe 438 brush. It's just like a big tapered brush, and I like it because it like sits right in the corner. And what I like to do is I like to actually roll it. Like I'll set it down and then I'll roll. Like I press it in there and then I'll just roll. And I do that again because of the dry skin thing. A lot of times my under eyes, not necessarily dry, but it does crease. So I feel like the rolling helps really set the concealer. And so there's the difference. And there you have it. I definitely see a difference when I do that. So let's just go with the under eyes now. I'm going to use this little Morphe 508 brush. It's just a very tiny itty bitty smudger brush. And I'm just going to take that dark brown again on my smudger brush. And this is the same I'm going to do for my the top of my lid as well. Keep it really close to the lash line. Okay, see? So just something very simple. I'm just going to drag it up into that. What I've already done. I'm actually going to take a little bit of the orange and just add it into the brown. Okay, so for the inner corner of my eyes, I'm actually going to be taking my Ofra highlighter. If I dupe that, oh gosh, if I take it off. It's the You Do You. And I'll show you that. It's just got like this peachy, pinky kind of undertone. I don't know if you guys are familiar. That's what it looks like. Woo! Look how bright that is. Okay, so I'm going to be taking the Morphe 169. And do you guys see that little extra pop there? My lighting? I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. Okay. So now I'm just going to curl my lashes and use my all-time favorite, you guys already know, Better Than Sex mascara. But for my lips, I'm going to be using my Naked 2 from Urban Decay lip liner. I love this. Okay, so I just filled my lips in with that, and then I'm going to top it with the, oh, that's interesting, the ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip, and this is in Saddle Up. It's just this really pretty orange color, and it's not very opaque, so just gives a tint of the orange. And you know glosses are in right now, so I gotta do what I can to get on the bandwagon with everybody, right? So that's that. It's very natural. This is the look, guys. I hope that you like it. If so, make sure to hit that like button. It would mean the world to me. Help me reach 1,000 subscribers. Let's try to get to 50 likes on this video. That would be awesome. And yeah, be sure to leave comments down below letting me know what kind of looks you want, especially for Halloween, because it is right around the corner. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. This is the Pixie by Petra Beauty of Contour book. See that? And I'm just, ooh, almost dropped my palette. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Pull you over here. Plug you in right here. There we go.
To be Batman for Halloween.